I wasn't ready for the blood-rushing entertainment of pure cinema from a movie called Top Gun Maverick. If you said to me that the sequel of an 80s action movie with the fighter planes would excite me this much and had me jumping, cheering and shouting through the rooftop by the end of it, I would probably say, I wanna have this patrol film that you have been inhaling lately. Because this movie was pure cinema. It has the action that laughs at over CGI garbage that the modern movies are putting out, and hard work by the crews and the actor who actually trained really hard to be in the real aircraft and have to endure real G's to make the movie as real as possible, which is nothing short of commendable. I'm so happy to witness the cinematic masterpiece with my own eyes. This is just pure joy and I really can't contain it. I really wanted to geek about what makes Top Gun Maverick so freaking good. So get your helmets on and start your engine and let's get ready to take off. This movie starts with a nod to the original and reminds us the best part of it. Maverick is now a test pilot for a secret aircraft facility which is going to be shut down, and Maverick being Maverick, he don't wanna give up before fighting a last time. And he took off on an aircraft that they were testing. This takeoff literally gave me chills. And we get to see one of the best views in the opening moment. See how gorgeous it looks. But something went wrong, and Maverick crashed down a multi-million-dollar aircraft. He was then transferred to the Top Gun, and we get to see Tom Cruise's love for bikes. He was briefed before a mission in which they have to blow up a nuclear bunker. He is now an instructor to elite pilots who have to get ready within 3 weeks to prepare for a do-or-die mission. There is one the Maverick is hesitant to face, and he is the son of his wingman. Remember Goose? Yeah, that's his son. Maverick and Rooster have had some falling out between the years because Maverick did something to hold his career progression as a pilot. We meet many characters here like Phoenix, Coyote, Fanboy, and this cocky handsome man with a triangular smile. They call him
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
And also Bob. Can't forget about Bob. We also get to see Maverick's new love interest, Penny. Actually, she has been mentioned quite a lot before in the previous movie. And I don't know what happened to Maverick's instructor, but I ain't complaining. We get to see Jen Connolly, who looks really fine. The second act starts with a training montage, and I love the fact Maverick shows who is still the boss. But in doing so, he pushes Rooster to his limits, which led to some conflicts between them and the team as well. And to overcome that, we have the team building exercise of shirtless rugby. And everyone look like they have been chiseled by Leonardo da Vinci into a Greek god. Especially Miles Taylor and Glenn Powell. Man, I have seen him in Set It Up. He looked so innocent back then, and look at him now.
Oh my. Gay.
Even the 60-year-old Cruise is in his top shape. Everything was looking good so far, but we have some major setbacks. Iceman, who previously in the film vouched for Maverick for this mission, passed away. A big accident happened during the training, and Rooster finally confronts Maverick for his father's death. And to put some more salt on the wounds, Maverick was discharged as their instructor. You would think if it would be any other character, it would put them into despair, but not Maverick. He steals an aircraft, sets a course for the terrain, and flies through the terrain to show that this mission could be achieved. And in doing so, he also made the pilots believe in themselves. As we have seen nowadays in modern sequels, the original protagonist is reduced to an incompetent bumbling fool who have lost their charm, power and courage to make the way for the new generation. And I really hate that trope. I'm really happy that Maverick wasn't sidelined in his own movie for another pilot to take his place. Maverick is still the best. Sure, he is old and has some emotional baggage, but he also has the experience. And we came to see our old hero to be a hero again. And we got what we fucking deserve. He's now the team leader after his heroics in the training field. Now they have to go and infiltrate an enemy base and destroy it. Simple, right? But it turned out to be a bit more. We got to see one of the best action sequences in the third act of the movie, and I was on the edge of my seat for the whole time. The sound design of the jet had awakened the excitement in me, and during this, we got one of the best scenes in which my jaw dropped when Maverick sacrificed himself for Rooster. It was foreshadowed earlier in the movie, but the film didn't end here. As I said earlier, there is a bit more. Even though everyone thought Maverick died and Chief commanded everyone to return to the base, but Rooster has some other plans. He went back for Maverick, who was somehow alive. He was being chased by the chopper, and just when he thought this is the end, Rooster came in with a bang baby, but crashed his plane in the process. And I really love the father-son energy here.
What the hell were you even thinking?
You told me not to think.
He's out of line.
but he's right.
But now they have to find a way to go back. And here comes my favorite part. The movie, which was about finding an enemy base and destroying it, now turns into an heist sequence. And I freaking love it. They managed to get into the base and found an old aircraft. Now they have to run through a narrow runway which seemed impossible. But if you have seen the Impossible series, this is not a big task for Ethan Hunt, or in this case, Maverick. They somehow managed to fly through it, but sacrificed their front tires in the process. Everything looked fine at first, but now they were intercepted by enemy planes. Maverick and Rooster were on an old plane with less advantage to take down the enemy's 5th gen planes. After Rooster reminding Maverick,
"It's not the plane, it's the pilot,"
which led to another dogfight sequence, and the audience really enjoyed that. They were able to take down both aircraft with the old machine, but they were not out of the danger yet. Another plane was in front of their freedom, with no ammunition, no backup, no ejection. Yeah, their ejection rope malfunctioned. It was all leading to their demise. Just when you thought when all hope was lost,
this is your savior speaking.
And the cinema erupted with cheers. We get to see happy faces in the end, and Rooster getting some repercussion off screen for not following the direct orders. This movie was epic, and it was clearly meant to be seen on the big screen. The sound design, the aerial shot, and the music were all incredible. The movie respected their audience, gave homage to their previous one, and was full of entertainment. I don't know what deal with the devil that Tom Cruise has made that is still going and providing a good cinematic story experience for his audience. This movie has everything that a sequel should have, and in fact it improves upon the original, like the aircraft scene and dogfights. Listening Danger Zone for older generation would be nostalgic, and it has the modern touch of the technology for the scene which we cannot have shot before. I can yap about this movie for an hour, but I just want to say Top Gun Maverick is just perfect. I really hope that you all like the movie as well as I did, and if you did like it, you're gonna love the next one which is on your screen, and I'm gonna meet you there.